5 people were injured in a stampede following a scuffle between rowdy commuters and police enforcing social distancing at the Likoni Ferry crossing. This comes a day after President Kenyatta issued a directive limiting the number of people boarding ferries at any given time. Mombasa County Government has also unveiled a 700 million shilling feeding program for vulnerable families in anticipation of a total lockdown to contain the spread of COVID-19. Elvis Kosgei with details.
In a bid to limit the number of people boarding ferries at the Likoni crossing, 5 people on Thursday injured in a stampede following scuffle between rowdy commuters and police enforcing a social distancing order in the ferries in Likoni Channel. The scuffle came moments after Coast Regional Commissioner John Elungata insisted on the need to step up efforts at the channel that connects Mombasa Island to the mainland. Elungata directed 4 ferries, MV Jambo, MV Kwale, MV Likoni and MV Kilindini, to operate between 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. in strict adherence to the national government dusk to dawn curfew.
During peak hours from 6:30 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening, the following ferries will be availed for transportation of persons: MV Jambo, MV Kwale, MV Likoni, MV Kilindini will be available for movement of motor vehicles only. After 8 a.m., 2 ferries will be availed for use by motor vehicles. To aid the social distance required, the public is urged to strictly follow the directives of the security personnel, providing the relevant guidance as follows. They will have to queue and adhere to the social distancing requirement.
150 personnel from security agencies' teams are expected to run the services at Likoni Crossing Channel in new tough measures to contain the spread of coronavirus among ferry users.
All cargo trucks from the south coast destined for upcountry will not be allowed past the Kombani Junction, where they will follow directives of security personnel. The same will apply to those from Kilifi that have no business in Mombasa, which will now be required to move through the Mavueni to Mombasa Road to other upcountry destinations.
This came as the Mombasa County Chief Hassan Ali Joho unveiled a 700 million shillings feeding program for vulnerable families in anticipation of a total lockdown of the country to contain spread of COVID-19.
I understand that we are dealing with some very vulnerable families that earn from hand to mouth on a daily basis. So there has to be contingency planning around how we'll provide support. But I am in a total agreement that everybody must stay home.
Governor Joho also announced he'll take 80% pay cut to support the pandemic that has crippled the country's economy.
80% ya mshahara wangu kama governor should be contributed katika vita dhidi ya COVID-19.
Elvis Kosgei, KTN News.